Welcome to the Solo Lesta 2021 trip. And this time, I just want to give a little technical note. I got a new camera. I was just looking for something cheap, and boy, did I ever go cheap. There was a little yellow timestamp on the bottom of the screen in a lot of these clips, and I wasn't even aware it was there. The playback quality was of such poor resolution, I didn't even notice it, and I didn't even bother to set the time. So, with that in mind, enjoy the trip.
Well, here we are. I am back at it again. Finally, it has been way too long. So, we're going to make a big change this year. No, I'm not going tandem. This should make the portages a little easier than my usual kayak. This time I've got the double, so I can just drop the bag, or bags, into the kayak and go. No fiddling with the yoke, because this double has a built-in yoke, kind of. This suits well as a yoke, a natural yoke. It's right on the balance point. I don't even really need a pad for it. This year I'm at Kingscote Lake, or Kingscote Lake, however you want to pronounce it. It's a beautiful day, a little cloudy. Looks like I'm in for some rain in the forecast, but that's okay. We'll take it all in stride. This trip is all about relaxing. I brought my fishing stuff, I brought my camera gear, I'm looking for inspiration for my paintings. This isn't about putting in distance. So yes, this is all about being chill. Not setting any records today. I don't imagine I've set any before, but no personal bests. It's been a tough year. I don't need to go into detail. We all know it's been a tough year. Staying on Kingscote tonight. Kingscote. Staying on Kingscote tonight. I wonder if I'm going to have to shoot every line pronouncing it Kingscote and then again in Kingscote. Well, here we are at site. I think it was about a 10-minute paddle. I'm on Kingscote tonight. Now I'm going with Kingscote because there's an E after the T. So, just get a look at the lake here. Now the site is a little closed in, so I don't mind that, but I have a great spot for a hammock over there. Food, I mean, I'll just throw that way down there, or maybe up the other way, I'm not sure. But there's a nice cache of firewood here, decent fire pit. I even got a picnic table, workbench. Can't go wrong. Wow, what a state. That's better. Well, here I am. I'm all settled in. It's supper time. That's well beyond supper time. It's getting dark. I'm glad I didn't carry on too far off the lake. melancholy hour is already setting in. I don't know. I'm here. Everything is set up. I'm eating. Fire's going. Been under a lot of stress. A lot of stress. And I don't think I realized just how much we've had to deal with. We've had to deal with 2 deaths in the family. My parents-in-law. Got a lot of pressure at work. Lots happening at home. When I packed for this trip, I didn't use my list. I had a bad feeling about it. And I just never got around to getting the list. A couple things I know I forgot. My toothbrush and toothpaste. I didn't bring a sweater, so I got 2 long sleeve shirts on. Hope that'll do. If I get too cold, I'll just go to bed. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. I'm expecting rain on Wednesday and Thursday. So if it's too much on Wednesday, I'll just head out of here. First night, I'm already talking about leaving early. I'm out of practice. I don't know what's come over me all of a sudden. The first night though, it takes time to get in, get settled in. It's like I just don't know how to unplug. Like got a bit of a shakes here. I just I don't know. But I mean, everything is going well. I have nothing to complain about right now. Just need to shake it off, get some food into me, and burn some wood. Well, I feel much better now. I had a bite to eat. Got the dishes all done up. Got a great fire going here. Food is hung, and I'm just about ready for bed once the fire's done. Yeah, just need to push forward and snap out of it. Well, here I am, all tucked into the hammock for the night. Had a pretty good evening. Burnt lots of wood. Made sure my fire was out. And I watched the moon come up. And that's it. Now I have no idea what time it is because I forgot to set the time on both of my cameras. And I'm just kind of going by the sun and what the daylight looks like and how dark it seems. See you in the morning. Good morning from the hammock. It is a breezy, cool, cloud-covered morning. So, I think strategically I want to get up and get moving into my next site so that I can be ready if it starts to rain. I don't want to be on the move while it's raining. It makes things difficult. Had a good night's sleep. I was only up once through the night. So here we are on the portage from Kingscote to, I want to say, Big Rock. That's it. So it's a 1.4 something K trail. Got my bear bell on. Didn't have my spray. It's been kind of tough to get a hold of. And truth be told, I kind of forgot to. So anyway, This is the biggest portage of the trip. I met a couple on a campsite just before I started this portage, and they were kind enough to give me the time. It was noon, which, gotta admit, I thought might have been 10 o'clock. So I credit that to laying in the hammock for a while, thinking, I got all the time in the world, because it's a relaxed trip this time. So it looks like if I just keep at my calm, steady pace. Oh, this is sketchy. If I just keep at my usual pace, means I should get to my site on Byron. Byron? No, Byers. Before supper, well before supper. Okay, time to carry on. And here we are at Byers Lake. It's a pretty lake, and there's only 2 campsites on this lake, so it shouldn't take me long to find one. Well, I was right, that didn't take long at all. This site right here, I could not resist this sandy beach here, and it's a well-used site. It's well established. People have left lots of stuff. I know some people frown on that, but when I get to a site and I see there's a couple of grills sitting next to the fire pit and some firewood left over, and someone's built a little bench or table, I like that. Just a little bit of, just makes life a little easier. It's not pristine wilderness or anything, but it's a provincial park. It's not pristine wilderness. Let's see what we got. We have a nice walk up to a really nice tent area if I was using a tent. And then here's the well-established set of logs. Somebody even left 2 camp chairs. I'll make use of one of those, and they built a little table, which I've already started using. So I'm in good shape. Well, here it is, about 4 o'clock. I'm at the site. Hammock is hung. I've done nothing else. I think the next thing I'm going to do is rebuild that fire pit, or at least clean it out, and then casually get around and make supper. Well, doing pretty good. Got a half decent fire going, nothing crazy. Food rope is hung. Supper has been had. I'll just sit here with the fire and tidy up before bed. I figure it's about 7 o'clock right now. A couple hours, go to bed. That works. Good to get out here and disconnect for a while. I've been too plugged in, if you know what I mean. Work is all technical stuff. A lot of computer work. Even in my hobby, it's high-tech stuff. I've been fiddling around with an Arduino. I'm going to use that to power some light effects on a model Enterprise E. Looking forward to that. But you know, oh, here's none of that. This camera is the most high-tech thing out here right now. Doing pretty good. Campfire thoughts. Every time you paint a room, it gets smaller. Knowledge is knowing that a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing that a tomato doesn't belong in a fruit salad. Philosophy is wondering, should ketchup be considered a smoothie? Well, here we are. It's about 8:30, getting late. I've burned enough wood for the night. I think I'm just going to go to bed. See what tomorrow brings. Good morning from the hammock. It is a rainy morning this morning. It rained pretty much from the time I went to bed. it's still raining. So, to tell you the truth, I don't feel like getting up. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna move in the rain today. I think it's gonna be a solid rainy day today. And I can't just sit here in my hammers all day. Anyway, slept pretty good. Got up once to make a few adjustments to the rain fly, but yeah, I'm all nice and dry and warm. Probably why I don't want to get up. So here I am. I'm on the York River. Plan tonight was to camp at the one campsite on the York River, but I got there around noon.
And just like that, my camera died. So I carried on down the York River, and I took these wonderful pictures here. I was looking for inspiration for my paintings, and I sure found it. This is from the campsite at the High Falls area, and this is where I was set to spend the night. I really enjoyed how the rain played with the light, and in this case here, you can see how the background fall colors are coming out, but they're muted by the mist and the rain. This picture here, I really like the little outcrop of trees that sticks out just left of center. And it's got a really good depth of field, and this is probably going to be the main painting I work with. This next one here I took just because I really like the scene. I really like how the deep reds are in here, not so much the bright reds, and I love what the rocks are doing here on the left side as well.
So, as I was saying before my battery ran out, my plan was to camp at the last campsite on York River. They made for just a quick up and out in the morning, for my 10K bike ride afterwards. So, we got to the site, and it was not a particularly nice site. It wasn't bad. It was just a nice site. But almost dusk was left. I didn't see much chance of a fire going. And then I would have had to just sit at that campsite for like 9 hours, go to bed, and then, get up and camp. So I decided to just head on out. Now, on one of the portage trails, out of nowhere, it hit me that I had this wonderful plan to pass my bike, and it's secure, lots of trees, and well hidden. Get to the keys for that bike. Here are my car. Which reminds me, my car is back in my house. So yeah, I'm going to have to either hoof it, or I'm going to check out the outlet right here to see if I can't get a lift up from the car. If not, I got a 10K walk ahead of me. Well, here I am at Deep Roots Adventure, and I swear the guy was like ready to drop what he was doing to come give me a ride up there at the lake. So that's pretty sweet. So next time you see me, it's in the car. So yes, there I am, back in my car. I've been collecting my bike and my gear. I'm well down the highway now. I'm passing through what for supper, and then on my way home. Overall, I'd say it's been a good trip. Despite being rained out, I got some nice pictures, and well,